We finna talk UFC 300, Pierre versus Hill. Honestly, this is a stacked card, top to bottom. Everything's a main event, damn near. As always, go down, like and subscribe. Comment who you think's gonna win this shit. What's your bets for this weekend? I'm Paul. Pick a winner, Contra. I'm joined with.
You already know, man. It's your boy Kev, Waterboy's your boy, aka the People's Champ, aka the realest on your screen. Who we in this video with?
Southpaws unboxing. You know, I had to pop out for the special 300, 200 was special, 100 is special. Let's see what 300 got to bring to us. Who else I'm here with?
Yo, what's good? It's your boy, comedian Romeo Mack, you know what I'm saying? AKA the Lawrence Villain, coming through with that comedy commentary, you know what I mean? Let's get this shit cracking for UFC 300.
Yeah, but we would have been on here a little earlier if it wasn't for Romeo holding us up.
Oh, boy, stop.
We gotta get this shit popping. Hey, if you got a drink, I see Romeo, so I gotta put my drink in the air. If you got anything, put your up in the air. 300. Shout out to UFC for making it this far. That's why we're the. That's the only reason why we met Romeo. If it wasn't for UFC, well, if it wasn't for the combat sports, I wouldn't have met Gator.
Oh yeah, we definitely Gator.
So, here he is with probably arguably the most stacked card ever. We got 12 UFC champions, former, current, starting the card off with fucking 2 former champions, Figueroa versus Cody Garbrandt, finishing the card with 1 former, current champion, Pierre versus Hill, and we're going to talk everything in between. But how do y'all boys feel about this weekend? We've had a couple dry spouts. But UFC 299, super stacked. UFC 300, super stacked. Is UFC in their bag or have they been snoozing?
They in their bag, man.
Yeah, 12 champions is crazy. I didn't even think about that. I was like, I see like there has to be 8 plus, but 12? Every fight's a fucking hitter on the way.
Every single fight's exciting, you know what I'm saying? Opening the prelims is 2 former champions. That's how you know this card's gonna be a banger.
This card's so hard. I haven't watched any UFC in 2 weeks. I was like, I must save it. I must save it. I ain't watched the last 2, dog, and I wanted to, but I was like, nah, don't even. Okay, look at the shirt.
Oh,
I got the job. He's putting up 300,000 for fight bonus on all the fights.
Has that been confirmed?
That's what he said in the press conference.
Okay, all right. Because I heard Max Holloway talking about it.
Yeah, on the presser, he said it was like the 3rd or 4th question. They said, "Hey, well, they because of Max Holloway talking about, they talking about this is a big event, all that. Like, should you move the bonus up from 50,000? Should you do it?" And Daniel was like, "Well, how much should I do it?" And some people were saying 100, 150, and then I think it was Gaethje and Max at the same time would be like 300, like UFC 300, and he said 300K. It's gonna be 300,000.
Damn!
This went crazy, bro.
That was the best moment, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that's some hard ass shit. I missed the fucking press conference. I was at church.
It was like a cafeteria.
You have to go watch that live, bro.
Banging on the fucking tables, like like this shit was going crazy.
Make sure you watch that back,
They finna eat free. Oh my god.
But the check your Twitter. The memes are going crazy. Like they're talking about like these UFC fighters are finna kill motherfuckers for 300,000 on the line. Like beep 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 boop bop. Like it's over.
Dog, that's like 5 years my salary.
Imagine
in one night.
Imagine the people that are getting paid 2020. Like motherfucking 300,000 is like they about to get out of all debt.
They're gonna be looking for blood. Like every single fight, they're gonna try to match that bonus and get there, man. There's gonna be some bloodshed, some crazy knockouts, some crazy fights in general.
Some people might get mad that they didn't get KO'd because they're like, "Come on, bro! If you KO'd me, they would have gave us a fight night bonus."
Right? People are like, "Oh, you would have done better than that."
Bonus, right? If you fight your ass off, and if it's a war, you get a performance bonus, right?
Hey, but just imagine though. I'm not gonna lie. I went from when the Max Holloway shit was happening, I was tweeting out because I was like quote between the like shit going on, talking about like yeah, this ain't a good look for the UFC that like some of their premier fighters are like basically begging for like a higher bonus or pay-per-view percentages for using their promo. Like it isn't a good look. It isn't a good look for them. And then they responded with not doubling the fight bonus, but making that bitch 300,000 for each fight bonus. The only thing I hope is that Dana isn't stingy. Like he was giving out like 10 fight bonuses back in like a couple weeks ago. He better be keeping that same energy. He better not only give out like 4. I better not see that shit happen.
Right.
Nah, he's only giving out
300. He has to give him out, bro. It's 300.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gave him to everybody.
I think he's giving out. I think he's giving out 5, and then there's gonna be that like. There's gonna be one that has 2 people, so there's gonna be like I think he's giving out 5 to 7 tops. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's about to be green as fuck.
All right, so we're about to jump on the card. I'm gonna have, as we're going throughout the card, I want y'all to keep in mind one fight that y'all think is gonna be the banger, and the one fight y'all think is gonna be a kind of a dud on the whole thing. And as we go throughout it, bring it up.
Let me look real quick.
First fight on the card, opening with 2 former champions, Davison Figueroa at bantamweight taking on Cody No Love Garbrandt. Garbrandt plus 240, Figueroa minus 300. I'm gonna go early with this one, but Cody Garbrandt was my guy, but he has no chin. His chin is evaporated. So for him the match make him with Davison Figueroa is kind of wild. I know it's at a higher weight class, but Figgy looked great against Rob Font and cracked Rob Font throughout the fight. Like Garbrandt is gonna be a walking target for Figgy's overhand, and eventually when it lands, it's gonna be I think a nasty KO. It's gonna open up this card with I think a bang. So give me Figgy KO.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely taking Figgy KO on this one, just off the fact that Garbrandt's cool. I don't think he's really styled on too many people in his life, but Figgy's gonna come in ready to war this shit. And it's gonna be nice to see him at this weight class to see if he feels a little bit, to see how he looks at this motherfucker.
He looked good against Rob Font.
Oh, he did.
JP.
I like Figgy in his weight class. You know what I'm saying? He's been draining himself for all those Brandon Figueroa matches. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to see him in a new, healthier weight class where he doesn't have to cut as much. You know what I mean? And he's a little bit more healthier. So give me Figueroa by knockout. You know, so like you said, Cody No Love. He has such a cool nickname and slogan, but he's gonna get knocked out. You touch his chin, he touches the canvas. You know what I'm saying? He just has no chin. He never really had a chin, despite what people think. And it's only getting weaker and weaker, and Father Time is catching up with him. So this really should be his like goodbye fight after he gets knocked out. Because what other fight could he take? You know what I'm saying? Unless he wants to be like a Gamboa for the newer up and coming people.
For me, I'm gonna have to say I'm going with Davison, but for a lot of reasons. Cody Garbrandt to me, like I don't care what he was. Yo, dude sucks. I'm just keeping it a fucking buck, yo.
Nah,
The
bro,
nigga is trash, yo. Like,
Did he just beat somebody?
Somebody, not a. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in recent years, he has been not a gatekeeper, but he nobody.
He's on his
but
way
loses
back
to
up.
anybody.
He called out the guy from a lower weight class. Like, I know you gotta fight him if someone's gotta fight him, but he called him out, like thinking like, all right, I could beat him because he used to be champion shit, Figgy and stuff. Cody Garbrandt, he ain't done shit, and then he be trying to look cool.
He was champion. That's shit.
No.
That's something.
Look, I know. I'm talking about since he's been back.
Oh, okay.
He ain't shit.
Didn't he beat Who did he beat to be champion? Dominic Cruz?
Yeah, I think it was Dominic
Cruz,
and then he lost to TJ. Was it TJ?
And you know how I feel about Dominic Cruz. So.
Hey, yeah, man. So it's unanimous. We got Figgy.
Wait, hold on. I ain't done.
Hold on.
I was just saying how much Cody Garbrandt is not that great and whatever. But Figgy's gonna win by submission. I mean, that's easy. He's way stronger. Yeah, he's gonna sub the shit out of him. He's gonna sub the fuck out of him.
You think he's going Darce?
Guillotine.
Ooh. I got Figgy by KO.
We haven't seen a submission from Figgy since 2020, but that means he's probably due.
He's gonna submit him because Cody Garbrandt's not gonna be able to take the hands, and the minute he folds, Figgy knows. All right, with the hands, it's either or, but grappling, it's
I
not
think
an
Figgy's
option.
sending his ass to the fucking shadow round. Like, there's gonna be an overhand, blue, and he's stiff. Like, it's over. Like,
he's
Cody
either gonna
Garbrandt
choke him, or he's either gonna guillotine him or break something on him.
Does somebody have the odds on Figgy by submission?
Yeah,
I don't have it in front of me.
I do. Hold on.
As Romeo pulls that up, I'll introduce this next fight. UFC's 300, only person to participate in 100, 200, and
plus
300.
350. Sorry.
Ooh, that's some good odds.
Jim fucking Miller is plus 150 against Bobby King Green in a fight that's been waiting for, they say, 10 years now. Here we go, UFC 300. Anyone putting the juice on the dog that has Jim Miller, that's on, this is, I mean, he's undefeated at UFC 100 and 200. Is 300 gonna make it 3-0?
I just look at these dudes and I'm like, why do they have so many fights? Like, brain damage is real. So, like, how are they just, like, maneuvering? Like, 30 plus wins by their damn selves is crazy. But it's about to be a great motherfucking historic age of fucking OGs, I guess.
I like this one, bro. And you know what? Give me Jim Miller all day. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Bobby Green is overhyped. His striking is mid. You know what I'm saying? He looks good against can openers, but look, here's the thing. Jim Miller, he's coming. He is coming to fight. He's been in many wars. Bobby Green has not been in the trenches like he has. So give me Jim Miller. He's going to beat the hell out of Bobby Green.
Big Jimmy.
Big Jimmy Miller is going to beat the hell out of Bobby Green. I'm telling you, man.
I don't know about beat the hell out of. I'll say this. I'm going with Jim Miller. Only because Bobby Green, as much as I like him, like I said before, wait, was it me or KK? No, I think I gave it to Jamal Hill. Remember we did the nigga awards?
Oh no, I gave it to
Bobby Green. You gave it.
I think I gave it to Jamal Hill, and then you gave it to Bobby Green.
I thought I gave it to Jamal because he got the beady beads, which he don't have this week. I'm mad about. But
no, I made the award just so I could give Jamal Hill something. This is before he was champ too.
All right, well, either way,
Bobby Green was a runner-up.
He was a runner-up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not disciplined.
Solid nominee.
If he goes in there disciplined, remember when Derek Lewis wasn't disciplined and then he showed discipline that one fight?
He was shitting himself in fights.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bobby Green's not disciplined. When he fought Jalen Turner, you can see how undisciplined he was.
Oh my God! I was watching that fight earlier,
and Bobby Green has said they brought up like, oh, ever since that fight, how do you feel? And he goes, the one thing I wasn't prepared for was the damage I would be able to take. That like the ref didn't stop the fight when he should have, so that extra damage, like as a fighter coming back from, was the one thing I didn't prepare for. Because you remember that stoppage was terrible. Like Jalen Turner, wow,
that's his fault. He should have been more disciplined. If he was disciplined, he could have went in there like Jorge Masvidal did fucking Darren Till. That's what discipline gets you when they're setting you up against someone taller and a better striker than you that they're trying to, get over on you. They didn't want Bobby Green to win. Just like this fight here, they don't want Bobby Green to win. They want Jim Miller to win, and Jim Miller is finna take this shit dead-ass serious. He's finna be disciplined. In his mind, he's got a lot riding on. Win or lose, Bobby Green, in his mind, as long as he puts on a good fight, he's cool. If Jim Miller loses, if he puts on a good fight or not, he's going to be pissed.
Two things here for me is that extra damage comment from Bobby Green. There's no way I would ever pick him in a fight or bet on him after he made them comments openly. And two, Jim Miller's fucking undefeated, bro. You just gotta crack open a beer, watch Jim Miller fight, and just enjoy the show.
He's got the most wins in the UFC.
I really think this is a hang. He's gonna put it all on the line. I think he's hanging up the gloves here. I think he gets the win. UFC 300. I only fighter ever put on these three shows. What else he got to show? He's not fighting for the
sun. Oh. Yeah, he's not right. Yeah.
Give me this win here and fuck it. I'm out. And
then he gets to beat a nigga, not just a black guy. A nigga. That's
Bruce Buffer They said he's not gonna do it, but his nickname is Jim fucking Miller. Bruce Buffer's not gonna do it,
Yes,
but
he is.
hopefully, I hope Bruce Buffer goes silent for a split second right there, so the crowd can do the fucking as a chant, and
Oh, that's fine.
Then right off in the sunset with the win on Bobby Green.
Dang, I'm mad. I'm mad I didn't say my pick before I heard all of you. Because I wanted to pick Bobby Green so bad. But, like, god damn, since y'all made such great fucking excellent points.
It's a
I'm
fucking
still
movie
picking-
going on right now. Cinema before your eyes.
I'm still picking Bobby Green, but now I'm just gonna feel stupid as hell after this.
If Bobby
Bobby
Green
Green
was
could
to show,
win.
if Bobby Green was to show discipline, this could be the best fight on the card.
Ooh.
Now, you
This
know,
fight
that
on the card, Jessica Andrade, slight favorite. All these fights damn near pick'ems. Taking on Marina Rodriguez. Andrade, I mean, was riding the highs of highs a couple of years, like 2 years ago, and then last year was taking the lows of lows, losing a couple fights. But she's still a dog. Marina Rodriguez is kind of the newer Brazilian on the block in the upper echelon of this weight class. She's trying to get past Andrade to put her name into that little title contender area. I don't know really how to pick this fight. Hopefully, one of y'all can help me steer better on this fight because my heart's telling me pick Jessica, but
My mind is telling me no.
yeah, my mind's telling me don't pick her against this longer, rangy fighter like Marina.
Mine might be telling me something, bro.
Romeo.
Oh, let me tell you what my mind and my heart is telling me. I could give two shits about this diversity fight on the fucking early prelims. This
God
is,
damn.
yeah, I'm
Never
sorry.
mind. Never mind. I gotta pull.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. No, I don't understand how this is over Bobby Green and Jim Miller. If this was the opener, whatever. This is not gonna be nothing. I'm sorry. This fight is not gonna be nothing. Two Brazilians, they're gonna be showing mad respect. No.
Brazilian versus Brazilian, you know what I'm saying? You have to go with Jessica Andre, you know what I'm saying? She got 11 first round finishes, 8 wins by knockout. 10 wins by knockout. She brings nothing but violence, you know what I'm saying? So I expect this to be an exciting fight for the division. So give me Jessica Andre all day.
I've never seen Marina Rodriguez fight, but
Me neither.
I genuinely think they're setting her up to win this. I don't know. So like, I don't know. I think I'm low key liking Marina Rodriguez as a random. Is she the favorite?
Slight underdog.
Dang, she's 36 though. Yeah.
She's just a little longer reach, everything. If she can keep her distance, I think she can win. But
Nah.
I don't know. I think this is if I had to pick the most biggest dud on this fight, and it's not because it's women like Romeo, who's a woman hater.
No, because there's women fighting on this card that I love, and it's gonna be cracking.
But this is gonna be one of the worst fights on the card. With that being said, give me Andrade just because I hope she wins. That's my dog.
I might take Andrade too. You gotta start disagreeing. You might have to wait till we get to the main card.
I'm not gonna lie. If I had to pick, I'm picking the other girl. Andrade has not shown me anything in her last few fights. Bitch ain't been shit since she slammed the old girl on the head.
You mad because she beat Mackenzie Dern ass?
Well, you know, I didn't want to
She
say
did
that.
lose. She went on a 3-fight losing streak, but she lost to all hitters. She lost to
All right,
Tatiana.
she lost to Mackenzie Dern. Let's keep it real. As much as I love Mackenzie Dern sexually, she's on the decline.
Yeah.
Andrade is way stronger than her. And Mackenzie had put on muscle to fight this bitch.
Like I said, that's why I got Andrade to win this fight.
I fucks with the picks.
Next fight, Jalen Turner, one of the bigger favorites, minus 245, taking on Renato Moicano plus 200. Jalen Turner, the triangular, we know him for his long reach in this weight class. Moicano kind of fought everybody from the who's to gatekeeping from the talent below him. It should be a good fight because honestly, Moicano and Turner both seem to bring it in the last few fights. Who wants to take the floor? I'm opening it.
Oh, okay. Fuck it. I'll go. Shit. Um, I would. I actually think. I don't want to say this is gonna be the fight of the card, but it could be because check this out. All right, Jalen Turner, he's good, right? Good striker, all that.
Solid.
Renato Moicano, he's a good fighter and he's pushing a brand. You know what I'm saying? I don't think his brand's gonna allow him to get knocked out by Jalen Turner, and I think Jalen Turner is gonna be looking for that. So I think this is gonna be a good scrap. There's gonna be a lot of grappling, strike. Everything is gonna happen in this fight. And with that being said, if it goes the distance and Renato's grappling holds up, he could win.
I got Moicano as my dog of this card at plus 200, mainly because I like Turner. He is long, reachy, everything. He has like fun highlights. But Moicano, he like RDA put on a clinic and like put on enough damage to kill a man against him. But Moicano kept coming every fucking round for 5 rounds, and he stormed through it. He lost. Don't get me wrong, but if he could take that much damage from RDA, he can take whatever Jalen Turner's going to throw at him. And to Romeo's point, the brand, Moicano learned English in the last 3 months faster than anybody I've ever fucking seen. Like he was at this press conference speaking English. They had a translator talking, and he responded in English. I was like, oh yeah, like Moicano, he had a nice suit on, a nice like blue suit, tan shoes. Like he was looking clean. He had his whole brand. He was putting like, I think he's for the value at 200. He's a complete fighter. He's not a pushover. He's been there, done that with the who's of the division. And Jalen Turner, he's more of a highlight fighter in my opinion. I see the funness in him. He's a long guy. He's exciting, but I think Moicano can edge out a decision. I think this fight goes the distance. If I was to bet on anything, is the fact that this fight goes the distance. But I think Moicano squeaks out like a decision on this one.
I understand, McConnell's not a pushover, but when I look at Jimmy Turner, his crazy backspin kicks, his efficiency striking, he's very accurate. I just don't see where McConnell finishes this fight on decision. You know what I'm saying? I really do think McConnell's gonna get stopped early, but he is a dog. I respect that. But Jalen Turner, he's different. When you're getting hit with all these left hooks, these lead left foot spam kicks. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna crumble and fold. So give me Jalen Turner all day.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Jalen Turner has few things in his toolbox is pretty deep. So I think he has a few different looks to get Moicano to get the dub. And I don't like this fight to go to decision because like maybe it's awkward of watching him literally almost at least try to kill Bobby Green. I really don't see this fight going to decision, especially with that 300,000 on the line. This is one of the fights where they come in real amped and really hyped.
Romeo, who was your final pick on this one?
I thought I already said it. Yeah, Moicano.
Let's go
by decision.
Yo, let's go. Me and Romeo.
Y'all both pick McConnell.
Me and Romeo in the bag right now.
Yeah, by decision, yo. I'm not sure how Jalen's gas tank is, but
Not better than McConnell.
I know Moicano has went to decision fighting tough. I can't say the same for Jalen Turner. He usually gets the person the fuck out, or he gets the fuck out.
Dan Hooker took care of Jalen Turner. But with that being said, let's move on to Sodiq Yusuff taking on Diego Lopez. Everybody's Brazilian Justin Bieber filled in against Escobar. Everyone knows the story. Now he's the sweetheart. You're looking good at the press conference. Had a chain on, black turtleneck, kind of looking good for this fight. With that being said, I don't know. I got Yusuff. I think Diego Lopez, he was good because he was a short notice fighter. But I do know he has crazy BJJ. I know he has crazy submission and everything. But now that it's almost like football. Like whenever a backup quarterback comes in for a football team and you're like, oh, he's going crazy the first couple of weeks. but now that there's film on you and people can prepare for you, we can work around you. And I think that's what's going to happen with Yusuf. Yusuf is a solid fighter, and I honestly just like the odds. I like the odds on somebody who's fresh in the UFC. I know he's Grasso's BJJ coach, and he's been around for a while, but he's still fresher into the UFC since jumping in. But I like Yusuf, especially at plus 125. If you were to get this odds a couple of days ago, it was like a little bit bigger, but now it's in at plus 125, which is telling me people are also betting on Yusuf to win.
I like Yusuf. I think, especially out of respect to African brothers, but I watched Diego Lopez put a motherfucker in a flying armbar in Nashville. His motherfucker has a bag, and that shit is deep. I think he's gonna be able to find something and to catch Yusuf awkwardly. As long as he doesn't overextend and do too much and get caught slipping, I like him. And you know how I feel about his haircut and his chest tap, and I root for him every time. So that tells you that like this dude got skills for him.
I'm going Yusuf, but I really don't like Diego Lopez at all. I'm not a big fan of him. You know what I'm saying? And surprising. And 2 weeks ago, I could have sworn Yusuf was the favorite. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what changed within the couple weeks, but give me Yusuf all day.
I'm good on Yusuf. Okay. People are acting like he did a great job against Edson Barbosa. He didn't.
That's one fight.
He did. Well, name one fight that Diego looked bad in that he lost or won. My man, dog, he's finna beat the dog shit out this motherfucker.
Who gives a shit about Pat Sabatini and Gavin Tucker?
Okay, what about Movar Oscar? Oh,
that was the he came in on like what 3-day notice. No film.
Okay, well guess what? I got film too. Sadiq Yusuf ain't that nice. Okay.
Been there, done that.
This dude's
bro.
getting ready for his YouTube career. He ain't doing nothing major, or he'd have a fucking relaxer in his hair or some conditioner. That nigga should be fucked up. But Diego should be fucked up too. Maybe the loser gets a better haircut. I don't know what to tell you. I just know Diego's gonna sleep him.
Loser hits the barbershop.
Loser gets a new barber. The loser of this fight gets a new barber.
Yeah.
They both need a new barber.
Hey, that's what they used to do in the WrestleMania shit. Remember when they made Donald Trump cut that nigga Vince McMahon hair off?
Yeah.
Nah, that shit was crazy. Speaking of WrestleMania, I know we talk UFC 300, but did y'all see the motherfucking? They had like 50 niggas in the final match on Sunday.
Yeah, Steve number 2.
They had The Rock, John Cena,
Undertaker, the Usos. That shit was a fucking vibe. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't watch nothing about WrestleMania, WWE. I don't know none of the shits. But them boys know how to make you motherfucking tap in. And then they had that boy Speed in the damn Prime costume.
Oh yeah, Speed wasn't that bitch. He took an RKO.
I didn't watch it. I wanted to. I don't know why I missed it. Like I told y'all, I was just staying away from combat sports into UFC 300. I was letting it build up. So, you know what I'm saying?
I will say that main event, bro, like that 3-minute, 4-minute span from when people were chiming in, when Samoa came in and hit Cody Rhodes, and then John Cena came in to help him out. I was like, oh shit, John Cena, my dog, like bum bum bum, John Cena. And then all of a sudden I hear The Rock's music come in, and then all of a sudden, I swear to God, when he was walking down that shit, the way the camera angle had him, he looked like a fucking villain in a cartoon or some shit. Just walking out like he wasn't a real person. And I was like, oh shit, like you know what The Rock's about. And then the Undertaker came, and you hear that dong, and the light go out. You know what the fuck. Everybody know what the fuck that means. So I kind of
the Undertaker was fighting.
So basically, John Cena
retired.
John Cena came in, helped out Cody Rhodes against Roman Reigns because they was jumping him, and then The Rock came in for his Samoan brother, the bloodline Roman Reigns, to whoop John Cena's ass. Gave him rock bottom, put John Cena old ass out, and then the Rock took his belt out and started whooping on Cody Rhodes again. All of a sudden you hear that dong, light go black, Undertaker behind him, the Rock, I'm the final boss. I'm the final, and all of a sudden, boom, the choke slam, Rock out of there. Black go out again. Undertaker gone. Where the fuck he go? Nobody know. That boy back in hell. That boy hell. He back in underground.
That
And
is what's up. JP got the Undertaker like.
That's crazy because like when the Undertaker was getting dragged to hell, I was very young when that happened, so I thought it was real. Like I thought it was like real hell on earth, so I was scared as shit whenever that happened.
talking about that shit was real as earth. That shit was real as fucking life.
That like I had nightmares about that. Like just like imagine myself getting dragged down with the devil, and I'm over here like, man, that's when I thought WWE was like real. I was like, holy crap, the devil literally just came to WWE, and I was just very scared as a little kid of that.
But
I was very scared.
Right.
WrestleMania went crazy last week, and UFC 300 is gonna go crazy this week. We're kind of split on Diego Lopez and Sodiq Yusuff. We do got one arguably the best woman fighter on the planet, some might say. Kayla Harrison's debut into the UFC.
My nigga capped on that.
Taking on Holly Holm.
Oh, is Kayla Harrison the girl for the PFL?
Yes, bro.
Fucking GOAT. UFC.
I love her so much.
Imagine
minus 450 against the preacher's daughter, Holly Holm. Holly Holm sitting at plus 325. And someone said online, Holly Holm has once seen a gold medalist judo fighter in Ronda Rousey and put her lights out. Now we got a 2-time gold medalist winner in Kayla Harrison. Is she going to do the same as a big underdog like she did a long time ago?
As long as she doesn't do what fucking Ronda did and go try to box this motherfucker, she should really be straight.
Holly Holm, she's like, you know what I'm saying? She's a legend, I understand that, but she's like 50 years old at this point. Kayla Harrison, she's so strong. She could be juicing behind the scenes, but, everyone does it, so it doesn't matter. But she is so strong. She's going to take her, grab her, choke her, beat her up. So,
all right,
I'm excited for Kayla Harrison.
I got to stretch for this one because I got a lot to say.
Let it out, big dog.
Yeah, this fight right here is the battle of who's the fucking ugliest. Jesus fucking
God damn, bro, Romeo.
Nah, fuck that shit. Look.
Hey, somebody clip that one. That was it right there.
I love both of them as fighters, but Jesus Christ, they're fighting for the most ugly, and the winner fights Raul Rojas Jr. And they get to be the undisputed ugliest motherfucker in the UFC.
Kayla Harrison is only 32 years old, but I swear to God, I thought
we're the same age. She looks like she could be my mom.
I thought she was the same age as Holly Holm. I thought they was this. I was like, yeah, they drained Kayla Harrison. She's old as shit now coming to UFC.
I was like, oh, y'all talking
she
about
young
WWE.
compared to Holly.
Y'all talking about WWE. This fight looks like someone that looks like a Rock versus a junkyard dog.
God damn.
I can't get over it, yo. Oh, Jesus Christ. The first time I seen Holly Holm, I was like, who's the girl that beat Ronda Rousey? And then they were showing the clip. I was like, where the girl at? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. No. I love both of them. Go ahead. Battle of the Blondes. Let's get it.
Wait, who you got?
I have Holly Holm. Solely,
really?
Yeah, solely because Kayla Harrison be talking about too many fucking issues publicly. So that means you dealing with some shit, bitch. And then you have to look in the mirror every day.
This nigga is killing this nigga.
Kayla Harris is also cutting fucking what? What are they doing? 145? She's cutting mad weight. She couldn't make the weight that she made before. Wait, hold on. No, they're doing.
Yeah, no, she's super
drained. They're doing 135.
Like there's absolutely like 0% body.
Yeah, she's drained. She's old. She's got mental health problems. Kayla Harrison. I mean, not Kayla Harrison. Holly Holm is a fucking Hall of Fame boxer. I
Every
get Kayla
UFC
Harrison is a 2-time judo gold medalist, but if you're a fucking Hall of Fame boxer, you keep that jab, they ain't finna come get up on you like that.
That's facts.
And if she keep trying, she gonna catch that fucking foot to the mouth like the other judo bitch.
And she hit her with a couple uppercuts. That golden uppercut. It'll catch you.
What's Holly Holm's takedown defense?
Y'all really think Kayla Harrison's ugly though? Really?
Bro, where you from?
Florida.
Bro, it's crazy.
I don't know. We can't go. Hey, hold on, everybody.
Holly Holm look like the old drug dealer.
Remember, you can't take it back. What you about to say? Remember, once it's out, it's out.
Holly Holm look like the old lady drug dealer from Ozarks. Well, not Holly Holm, Kayla Harrison. Both of them, shit, all three of them. They could be triplets. They could be the new Golden Girls.
Oh, a couple of shots in
We is all Kayla Harrison to win this fight. Honestly, there's no reason really to talk this fight. The rest of there's only one woman fight on here that actually matters.
No, this one matters. This is a very important fight. Two champions, two former champions.
You respecting that PFL belt?
Kayla Harrison is a gold medalist. She's a champion of the world. So yes, okay. I'm respecting her PFL.
I respect that. I respect the gold medalist.
Not to mention she lost the belt, so that means PFL's got something.
True.
But she ain't finna win though.
Yeah. Wow, you got Holly Holm in this fight for real.
I'm dead ass, dog. Who's the last person to beat the shit out of Holly Holm? Amanda Nunes. Like, come on, man. This bitch is not Amanda Nunes.
No, I'm scared. I think I'm not rooting for Holly Holm.
Sierra, the one with the fucking Naruto tattoos right here.
Yes, sir.
She got Holly Holm got choked out, but she didn't get the shit beat out of her. Amanda Nunes beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, that's real. But I can't pick Holly Holmes because I feel like if Holly Holmes gets another win, they're gonna start giving her Apex main events again. And I'm trying to make the Apex great again.
Everyone's against Holly Holm except for Romeo. Next fight, we got Calvin Kattar plus 140 taking Aljamain Sterling minus 170. Aljo's debut at featherweight. And I'm just gonna say this odds were a little bit closer before, but it's insane that you can damn near get pick him odds and Aljamain Sterling against Calvin Kattar, who's a stand-up boxer. I know it's a different weight class for Aljo, but Aljo is going to be he's just going to backpack him. He's going to wrestle, take his back, sit there, 3 rounds, decision, a 3-round decision merchant, I think, with his good wrestling and BJJ. Calvin Kattar is just a solid stand-up boxer, but not going to be able to have anything in his tool bag to stop at what Aljo does. So give me at pick'em odds. I think this is a steal for Aljo.
Oh, I don't know, man. You know I love me some Aljo. Aljo, what you call him, Romeo? Aljo, what's you call him?
Aljo main event.
Yeah, we supposed to miss the main event. But you seen what happened last time he fought a striker. He was reaching.
Calvin Kattar ain't gonna pop in his hands like that.
Yeah,
he's not as long either.
Aljo, he's gonna look at his mistakes he made in the Sugar Sean O'Malley fight because he got a little too comfortable in that fight. You know what I'm saying? He got too comfortable in his striking. He's gonna sit back and realize, okay, he's not really a striker on that level. His best game is on the ground. He's gonna it takes 1 or 2 takedowns. And he's just gonna try to make you sit on the ground for as long as he possibly can. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of just a lay and pray type of fighter. Y'all understand? You know what I'm saying? He's a lay and pray type of fighter. So I think Aljo gets the easy decision here.
You know, yeah, I respect it. I'm picking Aljo for sure, but like, I want to see like the Aljo that was that fought Corey Sandhagen. Like, I want to see the motherfucker that came in, stood on business, immediately got brought up out of there.
And like I said, for my picks for. Keep in mind your pick of the fight of the nights and your duds. I think it's gonna be a dud. I think Aljo backpacks him for 3 rounds.
This ain't gonna be no 3-round fight. Aljamain's gonna finish him inside the fucking distance. Like it's like no problem. He's bigger. You know what I'm saying? He's moving up a weight class, but he's already big. You know what I'm saying? He's a big dude. I guarantee he's gonna come out feeling super strong. You know what I'm saying? He's from Strong Island, so you already know what time it is. And then also, since he lost to y'all niggas frozen? These niggas froze.
My natural
Recording
weight
in
class,
progress.
and
Whoops. I don't know what the hell happened.
all good.
He's
But
not-
what's your pick for Aljo versus Cater?
I was saying, what's the last thing y'all heard me say?
We didn't get hear you say anything. We was all talking ourselves. We
Oh,
didn't get
damn. I was saying that Aljamain is going to beat Calvin Cater's ass because Aljamain, he's going up a weight class. He's already strong. He's from Strong Island. And since he lost to Sean O'Malley, he's been in 3 grappling matches.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
active
right.
You know what I'm saying? Dog, he's
natural weight.
But one of them was him kind of like spinaching around on the floor and shit.
don't matter. He's out there competing, you know, working on his new weight, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He's doing
I know MMA math ain't real, but like I'm more worried about Corey Sandhagen striking, where Aljo submitted him quick compared to the Calvin
Calvin
Cater.
Cater's, right? Yeah, that's what I'm
1
saying.
2 1 2 1 1 2. Like yeah,
blitz him. Just came in, boom boom, and then get him on the ground. He like
the
blitzed
pace.
him.
This man's training with Marab all the time. The pace that Aljo could potentially be putting on him at his natural weight class could be kind of insane.
Yeah,
His cardio's underrated.
and then the last time fucking Calvin Cater won was in 2022. Like, stop. And if I'm not mistaken, doesn't he have a leg injury or something?
I don't know, but that's why I think at minus 170, honestly, the odds were a little bit better before you get like minus 140. But as a pick 'em, I was gonna steal. Steal the card. Next fight, we got Bo Nick. Oh, not Bo Nick. Yuri Projaka minus 105. Slight underdog to Rocket minus 115. Rocket's wrestling. He's back from a leg injury. He was supposed to be fighting Jan Blachowicz for the interim belt back in the day. He got his leg injury. We haven't seen him much since. He's taking on Yuri. Yuri lost to Alex Piera, as we all know, but here we are. He is a slight underdog. Is Yuri's samurai ways going to lead him to a win, or is Rockets like? I mean, the odds makers think he's a slight favorite, and I think it's probably due to his wrestling. If I had to guess,
The odds I'm looking at is even negative 110.
I'm on the ESPN app, and it probably is minus 110, but they got Rocket 115 and Yuri 105.
Oh, okay.
And it was bigger earlier. Earlier it was like a Yuri plus 120 and Rocket minus 130. So it's gotten closer since then.
Well, let me get my pick since KK's half asleep. Yeah, I'm going with Yuri, yo. He's fought more.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going with Yuri. Cultural appropriation, Yuri. I'm going with him. He lost, and since he wants to act like he's this fucking samurai dude, whatever. I know that should hurt him, and I know if he takes it serious, like I imagine like Israel Adesanya's also like that, like, cause he's so anime like. A loss, it takes a toll on them to the point where it makes them better, like way better. I feel like he's gonna come out here and erase everything about losing and be right back in title contention. You know what I'm saying? Rakic, he's cool and all, but like, who remembers him fighting?
Yeah.
I know he's fought, but I can't remember a fight that he was in.
He's the what's his last name? The Cody or Decory the Covington. No, he's
Kobe
the
Covington?
Covington of this division.
Oh,
It's all He's all wrestling and decision wins.
well, I'm going with Yuri Prohashka for the win. He gotcha.
Gotcha.
The only reason why Rocket is the favorite is just simply because he's the wrestler. You know what I'm saying? people still think it's 2022 where every wrestler beats every striker, but the strikers are evolving. You know what I'm saying? They're stiffing takedowns and they're piecing the people up on their feet. You know what I'm saying? Just wrestling isn't winning you fights anymore in the UFC. So the wrestlers have to evolve now, just like strikers have to evolve. So give me Jerry by knockout.
Yeah, I mean, I have to double back on Romeo's point when he was coming from how I can't remember exactly what I was gonna say. I'm kind of faded, but
The ugly bitches.
Yuri, not about Yuri, but
Oh, the samurai shit.
yeah, the samurai shit. Like he's gonna come in locked in. I feel like his last fight was him knocking the rust off. He got knocked out. If he not know what I was trying to say. If he comes in this bitch organized and not just on some willy-nilly crazy wild shit, like wild man shit. He really came in this organized and on point. He could be a dangerous fiend because we know he has the power already. And just don't give up open shots on your chin. You'll be fine.
Not to mention, Yuri was winning that fight, and people can say the stoppage was premature.
Facts and facts. I
It was.
think Yuri wins with the big slong. I think he comes in there and he just has his way with everything, and he he
No
he's gonna
Diddy.
he's actually gonna he not only is he gonna put hands on him, but then he's gonna actually take Rocket down. I think there's gonna be a point where he picks up Rocket and slams him to kind of be like, yeah, like whatever you do, I can do better type moment, and kind of make him his bitch. And
Yeah.
Yuri all the way. Big song.
But yeah, damn, bro. Way to simp.
This
But
is
on the main card,
the controversy. Bo Nickel is on the main card. Huge favorite, minus 2,500, taking on Cody Brunrich, plus 1,000. I mean, needless to say, Bo Nickel, future champ, All American, Hodge Trophy winner, national champion winner, Penn State wrestler. Got hands. He knocked motherfuckers out so far, also in his career. I think he's the next American hope. And him versus Hamzat Chimaev, wrestler versus wrestler in this division is in the future. Is if everything pans out great. But yeah, give me him. Give me him by anything he wants.
I fuck with Bo Nickel heavy. I'm a big fan of Bo Nickel. You know what I'm saying?
Big Bo. Big Bo.
A lot of people are upset about him being on the main card, which I do agree. Jiri should be on the main event instead of Bo Nickel. However, I think that closing fight, Jiri is perfect. So I do like Bo Nickel opening the card with the massive hype. He's gonna get a submission within 45 seconds because Bo Nickel, he's that good. You know what I'm saying? He's also close friends with the locker room legend Michael Parsons. So he just has a natural dog in him.
Big cowboy.
So yeah, give me Bo Nickel all day. He's like I saw he's like the largest favorite to ever open up a card in UFC history.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Cody he has some wrestling, so this might not be as easy as Bo Nickel's other fights were because
Some
Bo Nickel's
wrestling does not prepare you for national trophy winner.
yeah,
Hodge
but
Trophy winner.
National trophy winning wrestling doesn't prepare you for MMA wrestling.
Romeo, you're just a hater. Bro, we're not trying
nothing
to
can. Well, the thing is, nothing can prepare you for Russian wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Russian wrestling is just the most dominant form of wrestling ever.
I don't think so. I actually think American wrestling is.
I will say,
Really?
Jordan
Yeah.
Burroughs.
No.
This
Yeah.
was Jordan Burroughs. Romeo would be on his back, but
I will say,
Who the hell's
the
Jordan
UFC
Burroughs?
Oh wow! Hey, that's a conversation for later. But that's just though he's doing that thing with the wrestling. But I will say Bo Nickel, the UFC knows what they're doing when it comes to Bo Nickel. They're trying to slowly but surely build that stock up, take their time with it, and they're gonna keep feeding him cans. So he don't. This is one of those you don't know Bo moments. He's gonna kill him, and then we're still not gonna know Bo after this fight. Maybe next one.
I want a fucking Mortal Kombat finish. Finish him like fucking on the fucking canvas.
That's dangerous. He's dangerous, Paul.
His striking needs a lot of work, but for this fight, he won't need much help.
And Romeo be hating on him. I know.
Nah.
I've picked like 3 Bo Nickel fights, and Romeo just be hating on all of them.
No, I only picked him.
Really?
Listen, I picked.
Trayshawn Gore, he picked against him with
All
Trayshawn
right,
Gore.
that's what I did,
Yeah.
right? But to be fair,
Yeah.
that's what makes my pick that I'm finna do now. Which I'm not really gonna make a pick because I don't know what's up. I mean, if I had to, gun to my head, and my kids were in danger, my daughter was in danger, I'd be like, oh, Bo Nickel, they're trying to push him, whatever. But I will say this: do not sleep on Cody Brunge's hands. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, you gotta say?
Yeah, he knocked out Trayshawn Gore, who was supposed to fight Bo Nickel.
I remember.
Yeah, so.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I know everyone's all hyped about the Bo thing. Maybe I'm a hater. Like, to me, this fight is equivalent to the Jessica Andrade fight. I can care less.
Next fight on the list. This is where shit gets fucking enticing. All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Charles Bronx, champ has one name, Oliveira, plus 180 underdog against Arman Saryukian, minus 220. Oh my God, get the lotion, get the wipes. It's about to be a fight night. I don't know who to pick on this fight. You got the Mauler and Saryukian and the finisher and Oliveira, which I think is a great name for him because he definitely gets finishes across the board. I'm gonna have to hear from y'all before I make my official pick. Is anyone confident on their pick? Does anyone feel like my pick? I don't even see the Kev. Go first.
Bom dia, Raul.
I already know.
Bom dia. The Brazilian king, the Brazilian goat, the real champion, Charles Oliveira, is gonna show us what the fuck a BJJ does to wrestling. I'm gonna let you know now. Me as a former wrestler, never done BJJ in my life. And there's a reason for it because there's no defense for it. Wrestling is cool. It's a great combat. Arman Saryukian is great at it. Probably has decent hands too. But Charles Oliveira, he's a level 10 on every skill level. He's going to fuck him up. And that's word for me.
So, here's the thing. Charles Oliveira, I'm a big fan of him. You know what I'm saying? His story, his underdog story, he's been in the UFC for years. However, I just keep finding myself picking against him, you know what I'm saying? And this is just another time I've picked against him because Arman, his wrestling is insane. He's the only one that ever challenged Islam on the ground. You know what I'm saying? His wrestling background, it goes deep. So I really think he's really going to work Oliveira, get him on the ground. Oliveira's not going to be able to take his power because we all know Oliveira's chinny. He has a huge recovery rate, but we all know he's chinny. He can't take much hits. You know what I'm saying? And he's not really good against wrestlers that much. He can strike his ass off. Don't get me wrong, but he's not really good against wrestlers. And that's been proven in the last couple of fights. So give me Arman for the decision here.
Man, don't let motherfucking Gator downplay shit for y'all. This motherfucker talking about stuff. I just pick against him. Man.
Michael Chandler.
We was playing flag football.
Michael Chandler doesn't wrestle though.
Michael Chandler is a wrestler.
Oh my God. I'm not trying to hear y'all fucking bicker. All right.
But we was playing flag football, and Gator was the referee, and I was playing corner. The whole time, this bad Gator's in my ear telling myself, Islam's gonna fuck him up. Islam. They're going all the way to Abu Dhabi. Like your man's is gonna get split. Your man's the whole game still locking shit up. Don't get me wrong, but that nigga Gator is not on with the Brazilians. I'll be the guy that says it.
Give me Bronx. Give me Charles Oliveira. And I think he's going to catch him in a submission off his back when Arman Saryukian gets a little too comfortable. I wish this was a 5-round fight, but it's only 3-round. And I could get a little dicey because these BJJ practitioners like to be off their back. And that doesn't look good if it gets to a decision against a mauler. We can talk wrestlers. But then there's maulers, and Saryukin's a mauler. He's like a Marab, a Gamrot, Islam. Like these are this Habib. Like these are maulers. They just get this control time decision wins. And Oliveira, I'm hoping this is a slight window, probably like a 20% possibility where he gets this submission win, and I'm hoping he gets it here. We've seen him do it before. And he can hopefully stuff enough takedowns and crack him on the feet, just like he did Justin Gaethje, just like he did Dustin Poirier. He can crack people on the feet. Barnil Dariush, he was that boy was a problem. He was Gamrot made him look like a fucking boy, and Gamrot went to war with Zaryukian, and Dariush went up against Oliveira, got slaughtered. And I'm just hoping that's the Oliveira I see this weekend.
Oh wow. Okay, Pablo.
Did you just say Dubronk's finish of Dariush was more impressive than Sarukian's? I thought.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was talking when Saryukian and whenever Gamrot versus Saryukian, they went to war, but then Dariush slaughtered Gamrot. Like there was that famous meme where he dropped him with the left hand.
Yeah.
Like look. And then when Oliveira pulled up on Dariush, he slaughtered him with a left hand.
Yeah, but Sarukian's slaughter of Dariush was worse.
Well, they both slaughtered Dariush.
Yeah, I was just say, I was like, Armin's was worse. That's how he got this fight. It was that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't really want to pick for this fight because
it's a great one.
I don't know. But if I had to pick, I'll say this. If I had to pick, gun to my head, if I had to pick on just for me, I'm picking Sarukian. Simply because, check this out. The vets are done. All the older guys that we loved, they're getting put out by these young dudes. That's why when Dustin Poirier just beat the other dude that he was losing to, everyone was so happy for him. You know? These dudes is out of here. That's why I know Conor McGregor talking about this comeback. Bitch, Chandler might be his last fight because he can't fight none of these new dudes. They're gonna beat the dog shit out of him. He has to fight someone that was in the UFC when he was in the UFC. You know what I mean? But Charles Oliveira is too old. He's too ugly.
Hey, my boy had a clean ass suit on, looking good.
No, man, he looks like Return of the Slab.
Standing here with the slander.
He's Return of the Slab. Google Return of the Slab. Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's Charles Oliveira. Yeah, look it up. Now,
I'm not looking it up because Saryukin's losing.
Now, here's how Charles can win. According to everybody, clearly he's the hardest puncher in the division. Okay?
Elbows mean business, too.
But if he does this dumbass, I'm going to give you the first round shit, that ain't going to fucking work.
Right?
Yeah. Honestly, I believe if he does submit him, he would have to be in mount, and I just don't see him getting to that position on Sarukian.
If him and Gamrot had some crazy scrambles, why can't him and Oliveira have some crazy scrambles?
You think Oliveira can grapple like Gamrot?
Tell me a crazy scramble somebody had with Charles Oliveira.
None, because Oliveira dominates him.
On the feet, but not on the ground.
Every time they hit the mat, who's the one that ends up winning that fight?
And
winning's one thing, but I'm saying like a scramble. The only scramble I ever seen with Charles Oliveira was him and Kevin Lee. And it wasn't even a scramble like that. Charles Oliveira just showed how much jiu-jitsu. He just kept showing different repertoires of jiu-jitsu moves. Other than that, and which he could have got him out. He could have got him out at any time.
Fucking demon, stop sleeping.
He could have got him out at any time, but he didn't. But I mean, I hope
What's your
Charles
official
wins.
pick? No gun to your head. What's your pick for the pod?
Oh, I'm going with Charles. simply because
Oh,
yeah.
big.
Like I don't know if y'all remember my other homie Unison that used to be on the podcast every now and then. Like he died on Father's Day last year. He got killed. Charles Oliveira was his fucking favorite fighter. So I don't give a fuck if Charles Oliveira was fighting God. I'm gonna roll with that dude for my partner because I know my partner will roll. So I'm going with Charles. And then Charles also can win. It's not like he can't. I just know what's going on right now. The young, like even with O'Malley and Aljo. Aljo is older now. You know, he's like a vet now. You know what I mean? Like,
True.
yeah. Same thing with the dude that Figgy's fighting, Cody. You know,
Oh, yeah, Cody.
yeah,
Cody big.
these dudes are out of here, man.
All right. Well, on to our next 3 fights. Last 3. This is where the belts are on the line. BMF is now on the line. Justin Gaethje -160, Max Holloway +135. 2 of your favorite fighters. I don't give a fuck who you are. The highlight reel versus Blessed Express. Blessed Express is back at the lightweight division. It's been a while. How you doing? Long time no see. Can he handle the punches of Gaethje? That's the biggest question mark. The legendary chin of Holloway, the hammers of Gaethje. No one's shooting for a takedown. Who you got?
Me.
Who you got, Romeo? No bullshit. BMF on the line.
All right, well, check this out. Max has crazy output when it comes to striking, right?
Yeah.
I don't think his output's going to be the same with the extra weight on because he didn't just put the extra weight on. He put more weight on and cut down to the weight he's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Max looks different. But his striking output is crazy, right? He's coming up a weight class. And then we got Justin Gaethje, right? Not to mention Max is conditioned to go 5 rounds at 145.
Condition, honestly.
What 5-round fight Gaethje did?
Well, I know
Wasn't
he scheduled
the
5-round fights. I don't know if they've ever went.
Tony Ferguson? Tony Ferguson.
You know what? You're right. That did go 5 rounds, and he beat the dog shit out of him. And that was the decline Ferguson. Max is not decline.
Yeah, I would say he's at other scheduled 5-rounders that haven't gone 5 rounds. Also, but yeah,
That's what I mean. Max will go the 5. He went the 5 with Dustin Poirier.
And it's more natural weight class. There isn't natural cutting. Honestly, he has a dynamite chin at a featherweight where he can make the weight. But the one question mark when people age is when they cut weight, how their chin holds up with the weight cut. And if that has natural weight class, who says? Because
who's natural weight class? Max?
Max, yeah.
That is not his natural weight class, bro. Look, man, Max is skinny all the fucking time. I seen this nigga in Den of Thieves.
But he's tall. Like his length as natural walking around weight class.
When you see Khabib when he's not fighting.
Habib, that's different.
Exactly.
Habib,
when you see Max when he's not fighting, he looks exactly the same.
Have you ever seen Patty on him when he's not fighting? Yeah, Patty
that's what I'm saying. When you see Max when he's not fighting, he looks exactly the same. His natural weight class is featherweight. That's why he looked little when he was going up against Dustin.
But that's his height. His height, that 10 pounds looks the same whether it's 155 or 145. He's long. He's taller for his weight class.
If that was his natural weight class as a fighter, he wouldn't have had to bulk up. You don't bulk up to your natural.
He started going down and started taking off.
Aljo didn't bulk up.
I'm not saying he didn't bulk up, but he went down a weight class. He started a little higher and he went down.
Who?
Max. Yeah, this is return to lightweight.
He probably went down because he knew that he couldn't make that weight. That's like me, y'all. I'm like probably
you
right
went
now
down weight
145. I'm probably 145 right now. If I had a coach, they probably tell me to fight at 125.
Okay. We're wasting time here. We're killing fucking
boom. Justin Gaethje
versus Gaethje.
Check it. Justin Gaethje. I feel like his striking is up to par with Max's. What people sleep on is Justin Gaethje is a phenomenal fucking wrestler. Okay?
He never uses it.
He never uses it, but he's never fought Max fucking Holloway either. If he uses it, in the first 3 rounds, because I'm sure he'll gas out. I'm sure he might get tired in the last 2. I'm not 100% sure, but there's a possibility. If he utilizes his wrestling early on, he should be good. So my official pick though, Max. He's longer and he's bigger this time around, and he went 5 rounds with Dustin. I think, and then I feel like Max's fight IQ and experience is greater than Gaethje's. Gaethje would have to, just like Bobby Green, he'd have to push himself to a certain level of discipline.
All right.
So I'm going with Max.
I respect it. I mean, first off, the BMF belt is a real belt. And this is another thing, and you know that. But
as real as any WWE belt.
I'm telling you, man, I need to get me one of them. Keep that in the closet. But I agreed. I got Gaethje in this one, but I think it's because Gaethje's shown discipline ever since he fought Fizzy ever, however you say brother name. He's been showing some like real growth technically, and how much of a better IQ fighter he is. In fact, that the kick that he knocked out Dustin Poirier with, they didn't even practice that. Like, he just threw it 2 times and he like felt good, and I just let it go. So, what's up?
That kick happened in Utah, and apparently that happens a lot in Utah, and I think it has something to do with the altitude. So I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Facts.
I did some of that. When I was in Utah, I did. When I was in a bar fight in Utah a couple months ago, I did throw that same kick.
It landed, I bet, too.
Yeah, but I'm a bar legend in Utah.
Y'all for real picking Justin Gaethje? So here's the thing, I think the BMF
Logan picked Max. Kev picked Gaethje. Kev be killing me because he said, "Yeah, I agree with Romeo. I got Gaethje too." Even though Romeo.
No,
Dude,
I want to go
Gaethje.
with Gaethje. It's just Max. You just can't really count out Max.
I'm gonna save Gator for last because I'm gonna say I got Max all. I'm the Romeo. No need to defend yourself, bro. I got Max all the way. Like, give me the dog, Max. Yes, Gaethje got bombs, but Max got a chin. And my point I was trying to prove earlier is this is his more natural weight class. For him, I don't think the 10 pounds looks any different. For him, making featherweight is losing 10 pounds as quick as me losing 10 pounds in a matter of a month. Like, for him, it's a matter of a week. Like,
okay,
but
okay.
for him, that 10 pounds is naturally on him. Like, just as he walks around, he's naturally 155, 158. When he has to make 145, no problem. I'll do that any day of the week. Or, like, so he makes this weight class, and he don't have to worry about the weight drain. He don't have to worry about his chin. I will say Gaethje lands something super flush. I will be a little worried, but Max's boxing, I think, is way above Gaethje. Gaethje has bombs. Don't get me wrong, but you have to land flush for those bombs to really matter. And for Max Holloway, he made Calvin Kattar, who we talked earlier, who has good boxing, really good boxing. He made him look silly on the feet and was talking to the judges at the same time. Like, I think Gaethje isn't going to be able to land those signature shots. It is 5 rounds. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he uses wrestling, but I think Max Holloway edges out a decision here. And volume. Volume is going to be a key thing where Max throws 500 strikes and Gaethje only throws 250. That's gonna matter on the judges.
Best boxing in the UFC, baby.
Let me add 2 facts.
Yeah, I agree.
After JP, I got 2 facts. I add him after.
So what I'm saying, Justin Gaethje, what I'm saying, to me, he fights like an idiot. He kind of just swings. He doesn't. There's not really much like rhythm with it. He just swings and hopes the big shot lands. So Max Holloway, he's a real boxer. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna hit you. He's gonna dodge your punches. He has way better defense than Justin Gaethje. He has a way better chin than Justin Gaethje. Not saying Max Holloway has power, but Max Holloway has enough power to make Justin Gaethje respect his power. You know what I'm saying? Justin Gaethje, you know what I'm saying? He's been developing a little jab, but let's be honest, he lost that Rafael fight. Rafael won the first 2 rounds, and Justin Gaethje had an okay last half of the second round, and then the whole third round was him. So you know what I'm saying. So I really think he lost that fight. And the BMF belt is the most pointless belt ever seen. It's a belt for losers who can win over fans, but they aren't good enough to win championships. Jorge Masvidal, for example, you know what I'm saying. He in 2021 he had the fans on his side, but he was never good enough to ever win the belts. So to me, he's just always a loser. Kind of like Justin Gaethje, he's always a loser. Will never ever win a title. That's just the truth.
Okay, now I got a rebuttal. Well, let me get my 2 facts real quick. Although Max is a vet, Gaethje's older than him.
Yeah.
So let's keep
But
that in mind.
Max's UFC career is a lot longer.
UFC, I don't know about MMA though, because they have the same record. Pro.
Yeah.
Max got 3 more fights as a pro. That's you know what I'm saying. So Gaethje's got just as much, experience. 2, do you think Gaethje could beat Volkanovski? Because Max beat him twice. Well, once they think he was robbed. The second time, it was kind of... The third time is the only time it was clear. I don't think Gaethje could do that to I don't think Gaethje can hang with Volk.
Volk's 3-0.
So you're saying Gaethje
He won all 3 fights.
Volk?
He won all. There's no debate. He won all 3 fights easily.
No, he didn't.
But go off.
Them first two was... People, you must forget, people hated Volk because they feel like he robbed. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. Did you said the BMF belt? He said the BMF belt ain't real.
Gaethje versus Volk.
Not real.
It is fight, real. But I think Volk wins that fight, and that's why I got Max in this fight. I just think his stand up is a lot higher. Whether it's the leg kicks, the body kicks, the straight jab, the 1-2 duck under body shot. Like I think he's the NBL, and Gaethje is somebody who doesn't use the wrestling. If he was Dustin Poirier, if he was somebody else, I would be a lot more worried. Michael Chandler, somebody who might shoot a takedown when he needs to, when he feels outclassed, he will do that. Gaethje's gonna swing until he gets knocked the fuck out. Gaethje's just like JP said, like he swings like he's stupid. Like that.
Yeah, but Gaethje has to feel outclassed. I'm sure him and his coaches are looking at Max like, on the hands, you don't have to feel it. We know going in, you're outclassed. You might be stronger, whatever. His technique is better. But the point, I want to say something because I want to get y'all's opinion. Because JP over here acting like the BMF title ain't real.
It's not, man.
Ask the champion.
No, Kev.
What you think, Kev?
That shit realer than the TV screen.
What you think, Kev?
That shit realer than the TV screen. Put all respect to the BMF, the baddest motherfucker.
Oh, I get it, because TV screens are scripted, just like the BMF, though. I get it, because it's fake.
Here is TV shows are scripted, not screens. But here is why I believe the BMF and the fucking, I like that, the fucking goddamn interim title. To me, they're both champs. Now, the BMF, yes, at first, it was supposed to be a one-time gimmick. That's how it was sold. One time. As soon as Gaethje and fucking Poirier fought for it, 2 former interim champs, which to me, interim champs are champs. Because if the champ died in a car accident the next day, guess who's the champ? It's going to be the interim champ. That's all I'm saying, yo. I'm just keeping it I'm keeping it a buck. If you're an interim champ and the champ dies the next day, you're the champ.
I agree, yeah.
All right, yes. All right. Former interim champ, and it will be around forever. And now media has even asked, will there be a women's version? And Dana White said there was no men and women's version. A BMF is a BMF. So that sounded like there will be a women's fight for a belt in the future.
I was going to say, it has to be a man and woman's version, unless this winner's finna fight a bitch. Like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Dana White be tripping sometimes. But yeah, to me, it's a real belt. You're getting pay-per-view points.
We got to keep it pushing. We got Gaethje and Max Holloway for the BMF. It is a real belt. That's why it is a 5-round fight.
Yes, wait, they getting pay-per-view points?
BMF title holder gets pay-per-view points.
But
Nah,
that's why Max wanted 300K, and that's why Max Holloway's team said, like, y'all keep pushing this fight with the promos and the advertisement. Who do y'all keep showing? Gaethje and Max Holloway. So who should get points? Who should get the bigger bonuses? Da, 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 da. And that's why Dana felt the pressure to give him 300K. Here we are now.
Next fight.
On to the next one.
On to the next one. First ever Chinese co-main event title defense in history. Zhang Weili defending her belt against Zhang Yang. This is what is it? Minus 475 to plus 360. Zhang is a massive favorite, and we all know why Weili's a big favorite. I mean, I like to say it like she is. It went Ronda Rousey as the big like market for the women's UFC, and then there was a little like after Holly Holm finished her, there was a little blank space, and then Amanda Nunes took over. Amanda Nunes was now the double champ, the big attraction. Now that Amanda Nunes is gone, I think it's the Song era, and we're gonna watch her for the next 5 years or whatever. Like she is the truth. The odds tell you she's the second biggest favorite on this whole card, and it's for good reason. Give me my girl Zong. Give me her to finish this fight. And I swear to God, Romeo, if you say anything otherwise, I don't know what to tell you.
Paul, if you know me, you know damn well I ain't going against Zhang Weili.
Okay.
You know damn well I ain't going against my bitch. That's my little Asian persuasion right now.
Thank God.
Okay, look, I ain't gonna flex. This fight is simply to appease Stop Asian Hate. That's all this is. They were supposed to go to China. They didn't. This is just another diversity fight. It's women. It's Asians. They're champs. Yeah. They're feeding this bitch to Zhang Weili.
What if she goes out there and knocks out Zhang Weili, bro?
Well,
How
then
you
she'll
gonna
surprise me the same way Rose did. I'm like, how the fuck
all
did this
your
happen?
parlays will be in front of your eyes disintegrated.
And guess who Zhang Weili's name will be from then on? Bitch, that fucked up my parlay. You know how I get down.
Yeah, I know. That'd be Chinese bitch that fucked
Chinese
up
bitch that fucked up my parlay.
Nah, Zhang Weili was on a tear all last year. So I agree with Paul 100% when I say that she's the new face for women's MMA right now. But
only because Valentina lost.
Yeah, fact. But Valentina was on the decline, especially after that Tyler Santos fight. But I'm expecting Zhang Weili to kind of come in and dominate and really make this one the electrifying fights to end the card, for the closer to the end of the card type stuff, especially coming right after the BMF fight, which they probably went out for blood. I feel like this is where the card starts kicking up, ramping up, and this is where it becomes a card that we remember forever.
JP, are you against the Zong Nation?
Oh hell no! I'm a big fan of Zhang Weili. Everyone knows she got robbed against that fucking parasite Rose, whatever her name is.
Rose.
But
Parasite.
yeah, whatever her name
is. Motherfucker, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Zhang Weili and you know what I'm saying? Yan, she's okay. She's number one contender for a reason. But Zhang Weili, she's just different. Her muscle is different. Her work ethic's different. Her mentality is different. You need Zhang Weili by a nasty knockout because I really think, you know, this is one of those fights that you just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? You turn on you know what I'm saying? You watch episodes of a show that you catch up on or you don't watch this fight, but this is a sleeper banger. This is a really good fight right here.
The co-main
I know, but people are you know people change the channels.
Y'all got her by knockout?
Yeah, I really do. Yeah,
or you know her
dude. Like, have you ever seen one of her elbows? Like those things are like sharp. Like her elbows are just.
This gonna be
nasty.
a decision fight.
No, I think it's
now she catches her with the elbow.
Rounds. I don't think Jan is gonna be able to last the fourth and fifth round.
She's not. I don't know. She's not. Zhang's gonna carry her.
I think it's gonna be the rear naked choke or like finish by like uncontested shots.
Bro, y'all gotta understand people's culture, bro. This is a big moment for them and China. That girl will not beat the shit out of her countrywoman. She's gonna carry her the 5 rounds, and they're gonna show respect and say, "Yay, China." I'm telling you.
I'm gonna make sure I'm live, so I look you dead in your eyes as we're looking at the 3rd round finish of Zhang Yi, and I'm like, you better go pick your man's up.
It's gonna look like Justin Gaethje versus goddamn Tony Ferguson.
No, it's gonna be Gaethje Oliveira.
Fuck
Next
Ferguson.
fight, we got Alex Pierre versus Jeremiah Hill. We don't.
Jamal.
He said Jeremiah.
Jamal.
No, sorry. But you should see all the cans next to me. I just been cracking them bitches open. We got Jamal Hill as the underdog, former champion, lost his belt because of an Achilles injury playing fucking basketball. Taking on Pierre, current champion, beat Yuri Prochazka to get the belt here. Minus 130. We all knew Pierre versus Hill was gonna happen when Hill fucking obliterated Glover Teixeira. Just destroyed him for 5 rounds, and Pierre and him were locking eyes. Oh, how do you feel if Pierre moved up a weight class and fought for? Here we are, a year and a half, 2 years later, and that is a reality. It was supposed to be for Hill defending his belt, but instead it's Pierre defending his belt. I know we got Jamal Hill fans in this motherfucker. I know we got Alex Pierre fans in this motherfucker. Y'all didn't get to see the press conference, so I will let y'all know Jamal Hill pulled up with a one of them Easter Island head on like a stick, like a chain wrapped around Easter Island head on a stick, and he finally got. And he was fucking. Oh, he was going crazy in that motherfucker. He was talking that. And then Alex Pierre had, got his translator. It didn't hit the same. It wasn't the same. Pierre, Hill, pick'ems. These is pick'ems. Fuck the odds. Who you got? Bell on the line. Champ versus champ. Double champ versus Hill, who's never really been beaten other than Paul Craig a long time ago.
Man, this is an action-packed fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like Dana did not reveal this main event until like last minute. You know what I'm saying? And we all were hoping Potan's on the main event. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Hill, he's a really good striker. We all saw him put that huge beat down on
dog shit
on Glover Teixeira. Like, it was a nasty beat down. Like, he couldn't even use his grappling. But Potan is just different. You know what I'm saying? I think actually this might be an easy fight for Potan because Jamal Hill, his legs aren't just meant to take those leg kicks. No human that is ever meant to take those leg kicks. But one leg kick and Jamal Hill's out. Like, he's gonna try to wrestle and it's just not gonna work because and Alex Pereira's also been wrestling with the Brazilians. So there's really nothing Jamal Hill can do to Alex Pereira to even threaten him. So give me Alex Pereira by a left foot nasty knockout. It probably won't be a left hook. He'll injure his leg and get him on the ground. But Jamal Hill, he doesn't last past 2 rounds. To me,
I'm going with Jamal Hill for many reasons. Nepotism being a good one, but check this out, man. Look, Alex Pereira, yeah, he's good. He's coming up a weight class. Yeah, he fought fucking He fought who he fought, right? But his nemesis is Izzy. This is the upper weight class of Izzy. You know what I mean? And that's how he's probably looking at him, too. You know, he's looking at him like, damn, son, like, Jamal is nice. Jamal can knock him the fuck out. Jamal, now, another reason I'm going with Jamal, remember how we were saying earlier, like, oh, like Bobby Green, he be like acting, he be too much of a damn nigga, and he don't be disciplined. Jamal Hill is disciplined, and him acting like a nigga is gonna be the reason it pushes him over. Cause that nigga spirit, he gonna be like, nah, fuck that. He's the Brazilian Slayer.
Yeah, he could be slaying them. Kev, are you riding with Romeo? Or you riding with JP? Like, what's up? Yeah. I know you fought with Pierre, and I know you fought with Hill.
Come on, man. Let me bring my belt back out, man. Cause we're talking champions. So
yes, we're nothing but champions.
Nothing but champions, man.
No, I'm saying when champions speak, champions gotta come pull up on it, right? So this is how I look at this fight. I agree with JP, man. I got Jamal Hill. But I really think that Alex has been coming to his own in his weight class. But Jamal, this is one of those situations like who the fuck is training you? The guy that couldn't beat me? Like, what the fuck is he supposed to tell you? But nah, it's not just because that Glover's old or Glover's older, but Jamal Hill's coming in this bitch with a high IQ. He's coming in crazy disciplined. He's gonna motherfucking do his shits. But the biggest thing is he's never gonna let Alex get comfortable. Because once Alex get comfortable, that's when he starts throwing fucking shits. And Izzy fucking seen that shit, and that's why when we was in Miami, we saw him get knocked the fuck out because he got comfortable and started getting real close. Thought he got him around the cage and thought he was gonna kill him. Instead, he caught a what he catch, a hook and a motherfucking hammer, the hammer of death on the floor. So that's what I think this is gonna go. As long as Jamal Hill watches those leg kicks and doesn't lose his mobility, he'll be able to just keep Alex. Never let Alex get comfortable and let Alex do too much.
Jamal needs to fight him like how Sean Strickland fought Izzy.
Yes, exactly.
So I got Alex Pierre, and I got him by fucking knockout. Left
really
knockout. So the big reason why is because when Jamal Hill beat Glover, it was from the Sean Strickland versus Izzy mindset. It was from a distance. He was tagging him up. The volume, the pace, the damage over a long period of time started to add up, and Glover looked like a mess towards the end of the later rounds. But you can't do like I don't see how Hill's jab, body kick, head kick. There was nothing like super crazy fast about it. Nothing like that really blew you away. It was really basic and fundamental that you can do against Glover. That's all good and dandy. But when you go up against a high class kickboxer, you will land those. Don't get me wrong. You will land those. It's fundamental shots, but you're not gonna do the same damage. You're not gonna be able to like blow them away with all that shit. Like Glover's gonna land some shit as well. And I think the left hook in particular, the left check hook that he's known for, is gonna land whenever, because one of the big things, like whenever someone's throwing a jab over and over and over in boxing, one thing that you can do to counter him is throw the overhand like hook to fucking like as he lands a jab, you're landing the bigger shot. Yeah, you'll land the jab, but now I'm landing the shot I want to land. And I think eventually that will start to happen. I like Hill, but yeah, like Pierre, if this is a stand-up fight, which I think it will be, Pierre is the fucking veteran of all that. It not even just 5-round fights or anything of that. It's just he's had hundreds and hundreds of these fucking kickboxing, sparring, boxing fights, all that stuff. Like this is his territory. Give me that. Give me him versus Hill, especially as a pick 'em odds. And whenever he beat Glover, I liked him to beat Hill to avenge his boy back in the day, and I'm standing on that. I can't turn my back on that pick.
I like it, man. I like it. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because Glover, I mean, not Glover, but Hill, he hasn't fought since that Glover fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of ring wrestling. That's a lot of ring wrestling.
We don't know.
I'm telling you,
Achilles could
one leg kick.
Pudding.
All it takes is one leg kick. Like, I don't see this fight going past 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Because all it takes is one leg kick. He already has some very small legs, to be honest. So, and Hill, he's a pretty decent striker, but he doesn't really have the volume. Like, he strikes a little bit better than Gagey, but he still is one of those jab throw with no really rhythm. And if he leaves his chin up in the air, that he can easily get caught for that left hook. So I really think this should be an easy fight for
Alex
Kosan.
P.
But if Hill can somehow make it competitive, then I don't see much events topping this one.
Well, there you have it.
Anyone else got Hill?
On the final fight, we is split. I'll probably hit y'all up a little bit after this fight on y'all's official picks. So make sure y'all remember them. I'll have a little graphic ready for the fight night.
Yes, sir.
All right. I picked all my picks as we were going along.
I did my picks last night, actually.
Yeah. Well, like I told you on the group chat, not Romeo because he's not in the text group chat. Kev, you do need to add him. I'll add that.
He has a.
He says it's iPhone only.
Oh, I never made that rule, but I had God spoke to me. I had a Ryan Garcia moment, and God spoke to me. I saw the field clearly. I know the picks. I should have listened.
You guys want to put a parlay together? We all pick a fight.
A lock. Everyone pick your favorite lock of this whole card.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Let me
look at this for a second.
It doesn't even have to be like a person. It could be like this fight goes a distance.
Yeah.
It could be anything 100% fact. This person wins by knockout. This like.
I got one. Give me Jerry by knockout. I think Jerry's gonna knock out Rocket. Give me Jerry by knockout. That's my guaranteed pick him.
Hold on, I'm picking mine now.
Give me Diego Lopez. Give me Lopez straight up.
I can't stand Lopez, man.
I like Aljamain Sterling straight up against Calvin Kattar -170.
Ooh.
Just if we're making a 4-man parlay, everyone makes your favorite pick -170. Give me Aljo to beat Calvin Kattar. Nothing special. -170 was a stupid question.
Hold on. Wait. I was placing another. All right. What was yours, JP?
Mine was Jerry by knockout confirmed against Rocket.
Damn, we're just doing that, huh? Jerry by knockout.
Oh yeah.
I'm
not.
You don't want to do inside the distance. Just knockout.
I'm going straight for knockout. I'm telling you, bro. It's Yuri season.
You said Yuri already a pick 'em. You wanted.
He was injured against Alex Pereira, so that fight doesn't even
count. Paul, you.
Aljo -170. Give me this straight up odds. Aljo to beat.
Money line. All right. KK.
Diego Lopez by submission.
Diego.
Who you got, Romeo?
Submission. Me. Let me take one more look at this. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Zhang Weili, but let me triple check.
Within the distance.
Either Zhang Weili or Figgy, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I would like Figgy KO also. I mean, if we putting our dicks on the table right now.
One apiece. Unless y'all got another option, then we do two apiece. But
nah,
we can do two apiece.
Finish it out. Just finish it out.
I think I might do Zhang Weili money line.
Okay.
Just
and what's the odds on that?
For this parlay, plus 1903. So $1 gets me $19. So
then to win 190 out there.
I'm trying to win 100, so let's go for the 5.
All right. Well,
y'all fucked me.
UFC 300.
Why'd they have to pick props? Why couldn't they just pick the person? Yo, I'm just fucking.
UFC 300. We're stacked 12 champions on this far, former or current. We'll be back for the recap. We'll be here for the fucking live. Check Romeo's feed. This is the TotallyBlitzed podcast now, but check the comedian Romeo Max YouTube channel because we'll be live on his shit whenever the fights are actually going down. As always, go down, like, and subscribe. Comment your picks. Let us know who you're betting on. We told you our 4-man parlay. A couple of us went a little big with the picks. Like some of us were more conservative, but we picked every single fight from top to bottom, which is a rare feat. But we hope you liked it. I'm Paul Pickham Winham, always with Kevin Waterboy Savoy. Joined with Southpaws Runs Boxing, Gator Boy Jamari, and special guest comedian Romeo Mack. He's been here since 9:30 p.m. Here we are. Talk your shit real quick.
Oh, real quick, yo, yeah, he told you Saturday I'll be streaming live. Y'all go to YouTube, check me out, comedian Romeo Mack. But this Saturday, normally I go live for the main event. I'm going live as soon as the card starts. So 6:00,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
in there.
Nice.
So like, yeah, y'all tune in and you know what I'm saying. Come watch us talk shit.
I'll be in and out for sure. I got a couple things to get done Saturday.
Gator, I hope you're there because I know I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there. All right, I'm gonna be there.
But we appreciate everybody watching. It's been another great episode. It's been a long one, but holy shit, every fight is worth mentioning. Dana White, I got his shirt on for a reason because that motherfucker brought the heat this weekend. As always, we'll see you this Saturday. We'll see you probably next week to talk to recap. As always, go down, like, subscribe. And y'all didn't know? Well, now y'all know, motherfuckers.